Welcome to Zion Kenya TV YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. I want to pass my greeting at this evening hour, and I believe that you had an interesting day. Personally, I'm fine, and as we still carrying on with the day, I believe that this video of today is going to find you well wherever you are. Yesterday, President William Samoei Ruto spoke at Mombasa State House, issuing a threat to the people of Niger after the coup d'etat. Well, there is always freedom in each and every country in Africa. But this William Samoei Ruto's movement in his government have reflects to me a lot, and it has forced me to recall this man with the name Muhammad Gaddafi. In this video, I want you to pay attention and listen to William Samoei Ruto's speech. Then after that, I'm going to carry on with my analysis. Here is the video on how Ruto was speaking in Mombasa State Lodge.
On Wednesday, Africa suffered a serious setback in its democratic gains as the aspirations of the people of Niger for constitutional democracy were subverted by an unconstitutional change of government that deposed Mohamed Bazoum, a democratically elected president. The Republic of Kenya joins the rest of the world to condemn in the strongest terms this unconstitutional act that subverts democracy through a coup d'etat and calls for the immediate release of President Mohamed Bazoum, who is reportedly seized by members of the Presidential Guard. Throughout our continent's history, we have strived tirelessly to nurture the principles of democracy, aligning ourselves with the aspirations of the African people for freedom and self-determination. This fundamental norm is crystallized in Article 4P of the Constitutive Act of the African Union, which unequivocally condemns and rejects any unconstitutional change of government. The government and the people of Kenya earnestly urge all parties involved to refrain from further escalation that might jeopardize the lives and livelihoods of the people of Niger. We call for the swift restoration of constitutional rule, ensuring the protection of the population and a return to full civilian authority while upholding utmost respect for the country's institutions. In this moment of strife, we implore all parties to engage in constructive discourse to restore peace in this fraternal nation, which has steadfastly stood as a bulwark against terrorism and its agents in the Sahel region. The resurgence of military coups and attempts to subvert the will of the people on our beloved continent demands a united and global response to hold those responsible accountable for their actions. Let us stand together as one to reaffirm our commitment to democracy, liberty, and the progress we have achieved. We must remain vigilant, guarding against any slide back into dark days that threaten the hard-fought gains in democracy. Kenya is willing to assist in resolving the conflict under the auspices of the African Union, should it be deemed appropriate. Africa shall continue to shine as a beacon of hope and progress, and we shall never waver in our pursuit of a brighter future for all. May peace and prosperity prevail across our great continent and beyond. Thank you, and God bless Africa.
The man by the name Gaddafi had a dream. He had a dream to use Africa's superior weapons on a magic brain for those who were following the history in Africa. And also, he had a dream after that using of magic superior weapon, but also to combine Africa unite them and have one person controlling them. You know, I'm very much shocked seeing the President, Republic of Kenya, still issuing threats to the people of Niger. Just 1 week ago, the Sudanese government also threw a bombshell to the same president who is now trying to tell the world that Kenya is strong and capable to keep peace after the Niger coup d'etat has been done. Before I proceed with this analysis, I want to take this golden chance, ladies and gentlemen, as I congratulate members for your support through your subscriptions, likes, and comments. May you continue with the same spirit as you always comment and likes, that I now reconfirm that Zion Kenya TV YouTube channel recommends those who are actually doing their job tiresomely through subscribing, likes, and also comment, plus sharing to your family and relatives. And if this is again your first time you are watching me, I also request you to take a 1 second and click the subscriptions button and subscribe the channel. Hashtag support. That is our aim, as we always believe that we deliver you the best on this platform. You know, there is something happening here in Kenya. I want to deal with Kenya and go to Africa South. There is demonstration. There is no peace in the Republic of Kenya, where the Sudanese are issuing a threat. Just 1 day ago or 2 days, the Sudanese, I don't know with the name tycoons or hackers, hacked the Kenyan system, left Kenyans rendered speechless. I'm very much perplexed today, this evening, seeing the President of Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, trying to convince the people of Niger by saying that they have a right and giving them a warning if the person with their interest not released. But as he speaks on that matter, Kenya is not at peace at all. The current opposition is issuing a very tough threat. But because of time, even there is another breaking news that the current opposition have issued to the president. I think they have even cancelled the bipartisan talk looming. What can that one tell you? Yesterday's movement at mass requisite, I said it very well, that this is the beginning, and the division of Nusumkati is coming to the President William Samoei Ruto. Whether he like it or not, this is what is going to happen. As Ruto is trying to be the best president in Africa, he don't forget that this man, Gaddafi, was also the best. And today why I've used Gaddafi's name is to try to compare it with President Ruto. The secret that Ruto does not understand, that the white people or the European nation always hope for the best in Africa. They always need honesty. They always need someone who is loyal. Then when I ask at this platform, ladies and gentlemen, is Ruto loyal to his people in Republic of Kenya? Because he is trying to block what is happening behind and tell the United Nations that is honestly and there is peace in his country, which is not. The third analysis On that video, you are seeing President is speaking. He's trying to say that the continent history view. When he speak on the continent history view in Africa, Gaddafi also was trying to do what Ruto is doing. And now he has been elected as a chairman, peacemaker in Sudanese. And that is why the Sudanese people are trying to provoke him with all means. Well, not that I discriminate our president. I'm very much concerned with this movement. What I know with this man is always courageous. But sometimes in this leadership requires the advice that I can give the president, requires silence move, requires wisdom, requires critical analysis, knowledge on how to motivate yourself in the seat of presidency. Come on, my president. Look what on how Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the former president, ruled. It is now only 1 year. You are on that seat. This is my message for you. That speed is too much that you will end up causing an accident. The accident that you will cause will never be recovered. So cool and work for the people in the Republic of Kenya. Cool and bring development. Yes, the other video I posted on Ruto's rectifying mistakes from the former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Start yours, invest, humble, avoid running too much. Leave for Nigeria people their problem. Leave for South Africans people their problem. The thing you are doing is meant for peacemakers, like Kofi Annan, the late, and somebody somewhere who is now in the office. Well, it is always good to speak, but at what time do you expect me to speak? For instance, I come here, ladies and gentlemen, that today I want to eat sweet or to remain naked. While I am speaking, delivering you the political analysis and the rest of news trending in the world. So that is what Ruto is trying to do. The provokement of the Niger is taking us to Gaddafi too, where the president of the Republic of Kenya wants to tell the rest of Africa that he is the one in control. What can you say, ladies and gentlemen, on this William Samuel Ruto's remark? I know there are so many topics to discuss after you've watched that video. That is what I had this evening as I sojourn my analysis, and I want to take this golden chance to wish you the best and a peaceful night as we hope to meet on the next video. Bye bye till we meet on the next video. Remember to subscribe, like, share and comment where possible. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.